tea. I gotta steep.
She's steeping on the tea.
She's steeping.
Steeping the tea.
Because I have the tea.
What's up, YouTube?
Hello!
I am starting this vlog off in the gym with Natalie. Best coach ever. And we're gonna be hitting whatever's not sore, basically, because we just both got back from Phoenix, Arizona, from our HYROX comp. We weren't partners this time,
Which
so
is really weird.
I don't like it.
We saw each other in the airport.
We're gonna be hitting whatever we can, and then we're gonna be answering questions in between. So yeah, come with us to work out.
Woo! You know?
Right. Emily was sick the entire race. Yeah. Like, she looked at me and she's like, my chest is burning so bad.
Now watching Elite 15, wild.
Yeah.
I've never seen people run like that.
How fast they run?
Dude, 320.
320 is crazy.
The girly fast, like 330. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
My quads are still toast.
Why did you choose to do women's doubles instead of open solo or pro? So for me, I chose women's doubles because that's just like most appropriate in terms of where I'm at with my conditioning and my training. I can push pro weight. We both can.
Yes.
We've done it before. But the running is where we are really trying to improve. In terms of solo, it's more fun with a partner. Duh. But that's my opinion.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, I have to get my opinion.
If you want.
I like women's doubles. I mean, we've done it before, her and I together. I've done a solo. We've done open. We've done pro. But I had a bestie who wanted to do it. So obviously, women's.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
No, like doing deadlifts. Okay.
Women's.
All right,
open
next up.
is the best. Dude, they were so intense about the warm-up zone.
It was weird. There was like 2 security officers.
I don't. Maybe it's because it's like a stadium.
nature.
So like.
I suppose.
You know, the base. Now run!
Okay. Should be.
Like, okay. We promise we HYROX.
What did your training look like leading into Phoenix the week prior? This is a big thing that we've actually both talked about. We don't do well tapering. I think I naturally taper a little bit in terms of running. I'm not doing leg workouts and tempo workouts like the day or two before, but the week of I did my exact same like running schedule.
I did my same workouts. I mean, just like the week before, I never try to like max out and find like my 1 rep max. I feel like I
Right.
keep everything essentially the same. I'm not trying new movements and I'm not trying to lift like 10 or 5 pounds heavier than my regular weight. So we keep it fairly the same.
Yeah, honestly.
We're kind of boring.
Biggest thing you focused on improving for this race? Running.
Running. It's always the running.
It's always the
We're
running.
strength athletes.
Yep.
Running is always our most improved.
Yep.
I feel like a relay mixed with anything else makes. Oh my god. It makes sense. Because, like, you're only doing what? 2 runs or
Yeah.
4 runs? Get through 2. Do we have to run back though to the base?
Yeah, but it's still a kilometer.
Oh, I just fell.
Oh, you just fell.
I might do that.
How nervous were you on race morning, scale 1 to 10? And what was your game plan going into the race? For me, Emily and I, we were sitting by the pool eating our breakfast, and we both looked at each other and we were like, did your stomach hurt? Like, I don't know why I was so nervous, but that was probably the most nervous I had been in a minute. I think it's because I had like really high aspirations for everything that we had put into this in like the last 4-ish months. I was pretty nervous, and then we did like a 30-minute meditation listen to worship music. It completely soothed any mental game that I needed to get out of my head. For me, I was probably like a 7, and then I went down to like a 2. And then once I got in the tunnel, I was completely fine.
I am always nervous on like the Uber ride or the car ride to the venue. And once I kind of get in the venue, like I always go early to like kind of just watch and get a feel for the space. Always a nauseous, anxious girl, so a little bit of Zofran. But once I get in the Red Bull tunnel, I'm like, I know this. I've been here before. It feels almost like at home, and then you're just kind of calm.
Yeah. Definitely. What was your game plan going into the race? Normally we would be like, okay, we're recovering on the run. Emily and I had a game plan of, oh, we're pushing the runs, because that's where I knew that we could make the most time, because this we knew we can do the stations, but we really had to like push the runs. It was just making sure that we could strategize and the stronger runner or whoever was fresher finished the station so that you could push on the way out. And then obviously communicating throughout everything. That was like our biggest thing, is just pushing the runs. Like our second one, she was like, Lev! And I was like, okay, I promise we'll slow down. We ran like a 5:08 kilometer, which was like spicy, but yeah, the rest of them were not. They were like 5:45s. So
our game plan was, Levi and I have like a lot of fun with this race to stay like nice, steady, consistent pace, stations and on the runs, like not like tanking out like on that first run. Or for me, I love to go out too hot, so I made sure I did not do that for the like sake of myself, but also my partner. She kind of like held me back when it was like 3, 2, 1, go. She was like, let's not go out too hot. I was like, okay, because I get overly excited. I think everyone
does, yeah. This is fun. The lift and yap.
I know.
I don't know.
When did you land?
I like 3:45.
Oh, nice.
You know. No.
Wait, whoa.
Next question.
All right, gotta like stoop, like,
I know.
like steep on this. I'm a pot of tea. I gotta steep.
She's steeping on the tea.
She's steeping.
Steeping the tea.
Because I have the tea.
How did you split the work between your partners? Go look at my TikTok, that's how we did it.
Me and my friend went pretty like 50-50. So 250 meters on all the ergs, half length passes with sled push pull, lunging, we just lungy first day.
First day out here,
burpee broad jumps, and farmer's carry, and wall balls, just communication. Because we didn't want to go till failure, obviously.
How important is communication in doubles?
So it's the key to survival and making it out.
Yeah.
If you don't communicate,
because if you're cooked on one exercise and you're like, I have to stick to the plan, and you like your heart rate is through the roof and your partner's chilling behind you, nah.
It's important to know that you can stray from your plan, because it's race day. There's some anxiety, which already spikes the heart rate.
Yeah.
Then we elevate from there. So it's important to like be able to stray from your plan. So communication is the only way you'll make it out in doubles.
Yeah, 100%. All right, last set, that's it.
Did you know all the music at HYROX is 180 BPM? Oh, hell yeah. So
That's where my heart rate is.
We're dead.
We're dead. We are, according to Garmin, we're dead.
How do we fix that though?
Dying?
No.
Or the Garmin.
The Garmin.
It's just
I don't feel like that.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa.
What is your hardest station of the entire race and why? I actually don't know why, but I can't quite figure out which one's hardest for me. We've worked on them all, like we've worked on our weaknesses all enough that it's not the ergs, because those are pretty standard. Sled push has always been pretty easy. I don't know. What would you say? Maybe?
I feel like Olivia said, like, we have intentionally like worked harder on the stations that we may have been weaker at. I don't know if I'd say the hardest. I mean, I'm gonna say ski for me personally, just because I have some like back and hip issues where it can flare them up to set me up for failure in the race. But also, I've worked really hard.
True. Yeah.
I don't know. Can we say, like, is there a least favorite option?
I guess, yeah. What would
Like,
be
if
your
we're
least
saying-
favorite?
Burpee broad jump.
Okay,
Every time.
yeah, fair.
Every time.
I've seen so many people that are like, unpopular opinion, burpee broad jumps is my favorite. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Who hurt you?
It's a fun station, but like, if I had to, let's say, choose one to not be in HYROX anymore, can we get rid of it? It's not bad. It's doable. It's just...
I think the thing that brings my heart rate up the most would definitely be burpees.
Every time.
So probably that, but it's not necessarily the hardest.
And the worst thing is it's the halfway point.
Yeah.
Yeah, burpees.
Most underestimated station.
For like challenge factor?
Sled pull.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
sled pull.
But if you have a good technique, you can rip and grip.
Strong
but, like,
back, strong
getting
glutes.
that rope into like the right position, that
Twist.
yeah, the run. I honestly didn't
You
even
gotta
do
just
that.
take the rope, you twisty.
Yeah.
You need 2 hands.
One station that went way better than expected. The lunges.
I was about to say same walking
Yeah.
lunges this race. I feel like if I didn't have a partner, I could have just kept going, like no questions asked.
The most mentally challenging moment of the race for you. Mine was at the end. So I love wall balls. Like that's my favorite animal is me when I get to wall balls. Let's just say that. There was a girl next to me and we were neck and neck and she went 40 unbroken. I went 50. And when she switched, or when we switched, then my partner stepped in and got to like 14, 15, and then her knee started to like give her issues, which she's had problems with. And then I stepped in and that other girl came back and her partner was like, do you need a break? She was like, no. So I was like, okay, I can't stop. Then she stopped at 90 and I was like, oh, heck yeah, like let's rip, whatever. But so I felt bad because my partner probably wanted to do something, but we beat her by 3 seconds. It's just like,
I'm gonna say the last lap of running, the only reason why is I wore a different pair of shoes. My whole foot cramped to the point where this didn't happen, but it felt like my toes were curling under.
I have like a really good question next, but let's get into the next exercise. I actually just realized I'm gonna do another set because I have 163 on the bar right now, and I think I wanna up that and see if I can get 6 with 183. So let's try that. When did you hit the pain cave?
I feel like Pain Cave always hits like right before rower. So like kind of coming in the in headed to rower, because I feel like I'm just like, oh, you're almost there, but like rower station 5 in the grand scheme of things.
Mine was on one of my runs. I just don't remember which one it was.
I just knew it
I
was
blacked out.
it was at the rower.
For sure blacked.
Oh my god, why did my legs hurt?
Did you pull ups yesterday?
That one pull up, man.
The one pull.
Okay. Dude, my elbows. I've been moving through fucking mud. Don't worry about it.
One thing you're proud of from this race, and one thing you'd change if you raced it again tomorrow. One thing I'm proud of from this race is my partner really showed up. Not just for me, but for herself too. I'm just genuinely so proud of it. There's a picture that she literally started crying at the end, and I just had the biggest grin on my face, and we just looked at each other and we're like, oh my god, we did it. One thing you'd change if you raced it again tomorrow, it honestly was my, like one of like the experiences that I, kind of like our first one that we did together. I don't know if I would change anything about it. But what's one thing you're proud of from this race?
It was just a lot of fun. Honestly, like I just felt stronger all around, like the stations, the running. I wouldn't change anything. Like different experience, different friends. At the end of the day, like you crossed the finish line and you're just so happy you did it.
You're with so many
You're with so many
like-minded
people. It's inspiring. It's like the
really is.
energy. I've like never been upset to do a HYROX race or finish one. Like you're always happy.
What will your training focus on next?
Always running, man. It's.
Let's end on that question. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep
I feel like it's like the
some
same
heavier
shit.
weight,
Like heavier weight,
faster reps.
bigger,
Like-
faster, stronger.
Yeah. It's probably a lot of yapping. See you in the next video, I guess. Peace out, Girl
Peace.
Scout.